Hey, what's going on, guys? Bishmii back again with another video. Grrr, bow, you know the vibes. And today we are back with another TAL battle. Now, interestingly enough, this battle I recorded with my mic off, so I am doing post-game commentary today. This is going to be for week 6, I believe. So, let's get right into it. We got the regular team with the Choice Bandit, Basket Legion, Polytope, Damp Rock, Decidueye with the Assault Vest. We got Boots, Kilowattrel, and Boots, Salazzle, our Violate, Duraludon, always pulling up. We got this guy, Brandon, with Bronzong, Muckalola, Komala, Dusclops, Whimsicott, and Infernape. Now, it looks like his team is going to be very slow pace outside of the Infernape. So, I'll see you guys in the battle. Alright, so we are going to watch this sped up. They lead off with Komala as I lead off with my Kilowattrel. This thing is most likely AV since, you know, I usually like to see these things AV. You could probably see Earthquake, Rapid Spin, Knockoff, right? Things like that, and U-Turn. So I just go for the Volt Switch as we do see that this guy is AV. I go into Politoed because Politoed doesn't really mind getting knocked off. And, you know, we could just set up the rain a little soon as I go for the knockoff. Here I could double. But, like, what's stopping this guy from just clicking knock off again? I mean, I don't really mind the Decidueye's AV getting knocked off. So, he goes for the Earthquake. Great switch by me. We take that really well. I look at his team. I'm like, I mean, nothing really likes getting knocked off. You know, we go knockoff for knockoff here. That is fine by me. If I take off this guy's AV, that means Kilowattrel could just hit that much harder. As well as, I am threatening a fighting type attack into the normal type Komala as they go out into Bronzong, which is pretty good for me. You know, I knock off. That does a lot of damage. We knock off the lefties. I believe I go for a U-turn here. Okay, so here is the U-turn. It does pretty much nothing. I am going to switch into Basket Legion. Hey, yo, what a switch. Alright, so he sets up the Stealth Rocks, which is fine. I mean, I have Boots on my Kilowattrel and my Salazzle. I mean, a Wave Crash is free here. I call also Flip Turn. I believe I went for a Calc just to see if Flip Turn would kill. I mean, Bandit Basket Legion in the rain does a lot of freaking damage. And it doesn't really matter. Like, if I went for the Wave Crash, I'd be stuck in. So I just go for the Flip Turn to keep up the momentum and I get the kill. Let's see who I bring in here. Is it Kilowattrel? Kilowattrel comes in because I'm now in the rain. Fastest thing. I can click Thunder, Hurricane. I could just click Volt Switch. So in comes the Muck. I believe we just Volt Switch up out of there. See the damage. That thing looks to be AV too. Yo. We bring in the Decidueye just in case he went for a knockoff. You know, we are resisted. Gonna take the rocks. He goes for the Curse, which is gonna increase the defense and attack as well as lower the speed. I go for the knockoff here. Removes the Mental Herb. Okay, as you go for a Poison Jab at +1 is going to kill me. So we go ban for ban. Bronzong down as well as the Decidueye down. Now I'm thinking, yo, how am I going to get rid of this thing? Like, obviously I have the Bandit Basket Legion. I could go for the Wave Crash. Wave Crash does a lot. We are going to take a lot from the knockoff in return, but you know, at +1, we got to just swing on this guy. We got to swing. But Bandit Basket Legion, hey, yo, that's another kill for the Bandit boy. Rain stops, so that means it's definitely looking like a Politoed switch in. Because, right, why not just switch right back into Politoed? Alright, so Kaneki comes in, which is the Dusclops. Dusclops sees that I am Choice Bandit into Wave Crash, something I definitely don't want to stay in on. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I just go Politoed here, set up the rain, get everything started. I could go into my Duraludon just to start setting up some iron defenses and stuff. You know, like I said, this is done a while ago, so I'm sitting here just thinking of what to click. Okay, so I bring in Salazzle actually. Bring in Salazzle. I do have Toxic. I have Knockoff. I can knock off the Violate. They go for the Poltergeist. They see that I'm Boots, which is fine. We take a good amount, and then I go for the Knock here. Right? Yeah, because I definitely want to try to remove the Violite at least. Sends in the Komala. Kamala's AV gets knocked off. We did see Earthquake, so Earthquake is looking to be clicked. Like I said, Earthquake, U-turn, Rapid Spin, and knock. Kilowattrel getting knocked isn't that bad. I can still bring in Politoed, set up the rain. Let's see what I decide to do here, though. So I definitely do just bring in the Politoed just to set up the rain. You know, gets hurt by the rocks, set up the rain as he goes for the Earthquake, which is fine. We eat that pretty well. We don't really care about dying here. You know, the sooner we could get our guy in and set up the rain, the better. As he goes for another Earthquake, we live on 15. And I just go for another Weather Ball. That sucks because he's essentially wasted like 2 of my rain turns by him living and me living at the same time. So that's pretty bad. It's fine though. Politoed gets a kill, and we get to see who he brings in next. Next comes in Sun Wukong, which is the Infernape. We look at the turns. I'm like, dang, this is bad. No point in switching him out. He goes for the knockoff just in case I switched, which is a good play. I believe I could just go into Kilowattrel here, or maybe even Basket Legion. You know, the rain is still up, so I can claim a kill here. Like I said, both options are fine. We have the Weather Ball and Kilowattrel. We have the Hurricane. We have the Choice Bandit Basket Legion for the Wave Crash or the Flip turn. We bring in Basket Legion. I believe I just go for the Flip here. Do I crash? Do I crash this thing? So we go for the Flip turn here, and it seems to be Focus Sashed. Focus Sash is tough. I mean, I don't know what this guy went for, so I'm just like, you know what? Let me go Salazzle, right? What's the so bad? Salazzle actually resists both of his stabs, you know, fire and fighting. We did see a knockoff, which isn't the worst thing. The only thing is that Salazzle in the rain doesn't do too much. I mean, I could click Sludge Wave. Let's see, let's just make sure. Do I go Kilowattrel here? Okay, so I do go Kilowattrel. Brings in Kilowattrel on the Endeavor, which is crazy. I was like, oh snap, Endeavor is nuts, man. And then I'm like, okay, he probably has Mach Punch then, right? Endeavor Mach Punch so that he can have the priority. Do I stay in though? No, I swap. Okay. Salazzle comes in as they do go for that priority Mach Punch, which is fine for me. I look at what he have. I just go for the young Sludge Wave because, I mean, this guy can't kill me unless he had Earthquake, and I believe this guy's faster. Brings in the Dusclops. Frisk sees that I'm Boots. I mean, we knew I was Boots already, though. We go for the Sludge Wave. Do I go for the knockoff here? Do I go for the Toxic? I mean, knockoff is great because it knocks off anything that comes in, but, you know, you gotta, it's the end game, right? Am I gonna get enough Toxic turns off? Like, Toxic is good, but knockoff is good, too. And I definitely don't want to switch here. Hopefully I go for the knockoff, right? Oh my god, don't tell me I go for the Toxic. No, I go for the Toxic. Knockoff was definitely better. Okay. As he goes for the Nightshade. So I know I definitely do die on the next turn. Knockoff now, right? But Toxic is good because if he stays in, he's going to take an extra chip. He goes for the Shadow Sneak. So he reveals his set. His set is Nightshade, Shadow Sneak. I believe this thing had Poltergeist and Will-O-Wisp. We finally bring in the Duraludon. As we see that we could take a lot of stuff. We go for the Iron Defense. As he goes for the Nightshade, that's going to do a calm 100 damage. As the Toxic is constantly going down, we're going to set up the Stealth Rocks. As soon as we set up the Stealth Rocks, Infernape is going to die because it can't switch in and then back out. As he swaps out, going to bring in Nimbus, which is the Whimsicott. So we get off the Stealth Rocks for free. Infernape is now dead on switching. We go for the Flash Cannon, which is, I believe I EV'd it to kill. I might be like some special attack invested. He goes for the Shadow Ball, not going to do much. Drops my Spadef though, which sucks, as we click the Flash Cannon, and this thing is revealed to be Focus Sash as well. So as long as we kill this guy, he's going to click the Endeavor. Flash Cannon is going to kill this, and now we know that all he has left is the Dusclops. So it's looking like it's a battle of freaking priority. Dusclops comes in, takes the rocks damage. He is Toxic still. So we have a Kilowattrel, a Basket Legion, and it's looking like we just gotta hope that Basculegion doesn't die to a Shadow Sneak, because that's the only thing he has left, right? Look at my team. We have Duraludon at 1. We have Kilowattrel at 1. He has Shadow Sneak and he has Mach Punch. Even though his Mach Puncher is dead, we just stay in. We let this guy take a little bit of chip. I believe I was sending Kilowattrel now to force him to take an extra turn of Toxic. I believe. I mean, we're gonna have to hope, unless I run a calc. Yeah. So I bring in Kilowattrel, make sure that he has to take another turn of Toxic, which would be Toxic turn 2, and we just hope that Aqua Jet kills. Not unsure if Shadow Sneak is gonna kill us. I mean, we are sitting at a pretty good amount, but this is Terra, so he Terra Dragons at the very last turn. As we go for the Aqua Jet, he lives it. Shadow Sneak does not kill, but the Toxic does wipe it out, and the Rocks comes into play, killing the Infernape. So, whew, that was a very close game. End game. Terra last turn of the game. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. GG's to Brendan. And this is going to be the end of the TAL. I actually lost in the finals to, I forget the guy's name, but it was a good run in the TAL. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.